Hi Sagittarius, this general reading is for you. This is about the fourth take that I try to take for Sagittarius. I feel like Sagittarius has big things coming up in August, changes, opportunities, transformations. I feel like that certain projects and or ideas that Sagittarius is working on are going to come into fruition. I feel like that the energy of a Sagittarius is going to balance out a lot in the month of August. Like I said, it took about 4 times to do this recording for Sagittarius. Let's hope this is the one that gets uploaded, because I truly feel like there's certain decisions in the overall energy of a Sagittarius, there's certain decisions or certain perceptions are going to take place in the month of August. And when I was trying to channel the energy, I kept on separating the man and the female energy. So what I decided to do with this particular general reading is to do one spread for the Sagittarius man and one spread for the Sagittarius female. Okay, the first one that's up is the Sagittarius female. Okay, the energy of a Sagittarius female, I feel like they're really coming into their own. I really feel like they're giving themselves the self-love, the self-care, and the self-confidence they need in order to succeed. I feel like the energy of that one, I feel like the energy of a Sagittarius female is, finally putting to rest of a person and or situation that didn't serve them purpose in the present. I feel like the energy of a female is moving on from a certain person and or situation that wasn't given the even give and take of emotion, spiritual, and all that good stuff. I truly feel like that the energy of a Sagittarius female is really standing in their power, standing in their own truth to truly move forward on what it is that they want, need, and deserve in their life. I feel like the Sagittarius female is aligning themselves with people, places, and things that they can trust. That they're aligning themselves with people that want to see them succeed as much as they want to see themselves succeed, or as much as you want to see them succeed. I feel like the energy of a Sagittarius is, truly coming into her own. They're finding their peace of mind. They're taking the time out for themselves. They're meditating. They're reconnecting with nature. So I truly feel like the energy of a Sagittarius is finding within what's making them happy and not necessarily relying on outside resources to do that for them. I feel like a very independent energy from the female side. I feel like the energy of a female Sagittarius is truly embracing and truly taking in what it is they deserve to have and need in their life. So I'm going to do a 5-card success spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't necessarily go by the means of the cards. I go what the story from Spirit is trying to tell me. Alright, sometimes I don't look at the cameras because I'm channeling. So just bear with me. I'm still new to this YouTube platform. Hopefully I can be able to provide guidance, insight, and awareness. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Please understand this is entertainment purposes only. It's to help you look within and trust your intuition or what it is that you deserve, need, and want, okay? Because I truly feel like the energy of a Sagittarius is going to wake up to a lot of things in the month of August, which is going to give them some clarity on where and who and what needs to be done to move forward. Because I do feel like that the energy of a Sagittarius female is going to give themselves the time to look within and really decide what it is that they want moving forward. Do you want to align yourself with people that give that even give and take? Or are you going to continue to go after something that's not, giving you the time of day? And I do feel like the energy of a Sagittarius is going to move on to, what if the I feel like an energy of a Sagittarius woman is going to be all about aligning themselves with people that give the even give and take. That I feel like the energy of a Sagittarius female has the confidence and knows what's what, to move forward and to really succeed in what they truly deserve. Okay, one more card, please. I feel like the energy of Sagittarius female is staying calm, cool, and collected, being objective in their thinking, and truly embracing what it is that they deserve moving forward. That they're not gonna stay stuck on a situation that is not given an even give and take of communication, respect, love, emotional, spiritual, physical, all that good stuff. Okay, I truly feel like that the energy of a Sagittarius female is truly going to stand and stay in their own power, stay focused on what's important to them, organized to prioritize. Okay, so the energy of a Sagittarius female is the Nine of Earth. Nine of Earth is the Nine of Pentacles in tarot. It's considered, you know, the young empress to the empress and the major arcanas. It's about, you know, truly loving yourself for who you are. It's about truly believing in yourself for who you are. It's truly giving yourself the self-confidence and the self-love and the self-kindness that you need to succeed. Okay, and they're telling me to go to the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to the bottom of the deck. 5 cards. They told me, saying 5 cards means change, but they told me to show you Nine of Pentacles, okay, which is about, you know, certain wishes or certain projects and ideas that you're working towards. Ace of Water, possible new love or a development of a new relationship. 10 of Pentacles, happiness, the Star, healing. Six of Water, which is the 6 of Cups. That's a soulmate connection. So I feel like the energy of a female is truly coming into their own, truly understanding that they have what it takes to succeed moving forward. With the 9 of Pentacles, it's also, again, Sagittarius female, make sure that you balance out that work and play. Make sure that you take a time out for yourself, okay? But I do see good things coming in your direction. And you know, letting go of the old to make room for the new, letting go of a situation that, you know, was a burden to you, that emotionally drained you, that, you know, caused you to not be able to sleep at night. And I feel like that you're moving into calmer waters. I feel like that you're balancing out your emotions. You're thinking logical. You're thinking with your logical side and not with your emotions, because right straight out of the gate is the 10 of Water, the 10 of Cups, meaning that that you have your cups full and that you're aligning yourself with people that have their cups full, and that you're giving that even give and take of emotion, spiritual, and all that good stuff. That you're aligning yourself with people that you can trust. That you're aligning yourself with people that are not gonna lie to make themselves look good. That you're aligning yourself, you know, with a true passion of what it is that you want moving forward. And you're overcoming and putting to rest an old situation. 4 of Air, which is the 4 of Swords. It's putting to rest to an old situation, or, you know, allowing more time before making a decision, because that old situation is giving off that, you know, immature emotional field, that you know, that, you know, resistance of the even give and take of communication, love, and respect. So I truly feel like with the 4 of Swords after the 10 of Cups, it's you're putting to rest what no longer serves your purpose in the present, and that you're moving towards what it is that you deserve and need and want in your life, and, you know, aligning yourself with people that give that even give and take. So the World came right after, so it's the ending and the beginning of a new cycle. So, you know, from what I see and what I feel from the spread, is you're releasing an old situation because it no longer serves you purpose in the present. You felt emotionally drained from the situation. You felt like you were feeding into a monster. You felt like you were feeding somebody that truly wasn't appreciative of the sacrifices you made to put yourself out there. That you're learning to let go of people that don't have good intentions for you and just want to take from you and not give back. So good for you, Sagittarius. So it's the end and the beginning of a new cycle, and the sun came right after it, okay? The sun came right after it, and that means success, that means happiness, that means you finally see things for what they are. That means you're looking within, you're trusting your intuition, you're believing in yourself, you're having confidence in yourself, you know what it takes to stand and stay in your own power. Your wings are about to expand and you're ready to take off to new beginnings, new chapters, possible a new relationship. I feel like during the month of August, Sagittarius female, there's going to be an increase in your abundance as long as you continue to end and release a certain situation that wasn't bringing you happiness, okay? I truly feel like that in the month of August, that the energy of a Sagittarius female is going to move on, is going to move in a new direction, is going to realize that, even though they love something, if they feel like it's causing a burden in their present life, that they have every right to let it go. Because if you let love go, if it was meant to be, it will come back. So I feel like, by releasing and let go in that old situation, Sagittarius female, I feel like that you're opening up the doors to bigger and better opportunities, possible career advancement, a possible new move, and your relationship ascending to a higher level. So continue to release and put an end to a situation that is not serving your purpose in the present, because I do feel like the the energy of a Sagittarius female is going to go through a big transformation. Is going to get a lot of clarity through the confusion that the energy of a Sagittarius female has been feeling lately. I truly feel like that the energy of a Sagittarius female in the month of August is going to truly embrace what it is that they want and need in their life. That all that self-love, self-care, and finally putting yourself first is truly going to help you open up to be the best version of yourself. So make sure that you're moving on and you're releasing what no longer serves you purpose, and that whatever opportunities or any perceptions and or situations is brought to your attention, make sure you're looking within, you're trusting your intuition. Don't compare the past to the present. Stay in the present or what's being presented to you in the present and move forward from there, because I do feel like the energy of a Sagittarius female moving forward is going to be okay. There's an increase in your abundance. There is if you're in a relationship, you're ascending to a higher level. If you're single, you just may turn over the commitment card and meet someone new, or if you met someone new, I truly feel like it's going to evolve into the next level. So good for you, Sagittarius, for standing and staying in your ground, okay? And make sure that you continue to release and let go people that don't have good intentions for you, that want to lock you down, that want to keep you away from your goals and aspirations, okay? Sagittarius female, because you have what it takes moving forward, and there's definitely a lot of things coming in your direction in August. So good for you. I'm just saying, Sagittarius female. So let me clear the cards for the Sagittarius male. Now, when I go over to the Sagittarius male side, I feel anxiety, I feel uncertainty, I feel lack of self-confidence, I feel, and the card that flipped over kind of confirms what I'm feeling. 8 of Air. You're feeling trapped, you're feeling unsure, and even the card says it, lack of self-confidence. So I feel like that a Sagittarius man is holding themselves back regarding a person and or situation. The intuition is telling them that it feels right, but what they were conditioned to think for so many years, how they were raised as a child, has a lot of impact on how they feel moving forward today. So I do feel like during the month of August that the energy of a Sagittarius man is going to release and let go of old behavioral patterns, of old perceptions that no longer work for them in the present. I feel like the energy of a Sagittarius male is going to be stronger and wiser for it. Because I do feel like there's a certain decision about a person and or situation in the energy of a, and see my throat chakra. So that further confirms what I'm saying is that the energy of a Sagittarius man is uncertain about a person and or situation that they came across that helps them feel good, helps them stay in the present, helps them, not be judged, helps them to overcome differences and overcome faults and overcome certain perceptions that they were stuck on. I feel like the energy of a male, a Sagittarius male, again, because my soul chakra, I just feel like they have something to share and something to be said, but they're afraid to. And if they don't say it, I feel like they're going to miss an opportunity. I feel like that, the only one that's making the situation boring is the Sagittarius man, because they're not speaking and staying in their truth. They're not saying how they really feel. I don't know if they're afraid because it's different or it's changing their perception. But what I get with this first card coming out, Four of Cups, I feel it's the energy of a single Sagittarius male. I feel like they're becoming bored of a certain person and or situation, but I feel like it's because it's coming from their side, meaning that they're not opening up their eyes to possibilities, that they're not opening up their eyes to potential real love, true love. Because cups, has to do with your emotions, okay? And what I feel from this card, it's a single Sagittarius man. So I would think that he's reconsidering his single status and maybe moving towards possibly having a relationship or coming to a common ground with the person that they have interest in, okay? I'm going to do a 5-card spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes I don't go by the actual meanings of the cards. I go with the story that Spirit is serving to me to see if you can relate, resonate, and understand. If you can't, leave the rest. If it's not your story, put it to rest. Leave it behind. Okay? Don't push it to fit. But I truly feel like the energy of a Sagittarius man is coming down to the wire of a certain decision that they need to make during the month of August. I feel like that, to align yourself with people that are not trying to change who you are, but to help who you are or who you're trying to be. So I feel like the energy of a Sagittarius man needs to relax, don't overanalyze, don't overthink it, don't automatically think that a person's trying to change you. A person's trying to bring to light what could possibly help you look better, bring out the best version of you, okay? So you have a right to defend your beliefs and decisions and stand your ground, but at the same time, make sure that you're choosing your battles wisely, because if you're going against a person that truly wants to see you succeed, or you're going against a person that truly has your best interest at heart, there's that missed opportunity because you're shutting down with the wrong person. I don't know if it's because of the way they look like on the outside. I know energies of some Sagittarius men, they look at what's on the outside and what's on the inside, and I feel like that's when the Sagittarius man is going to lose their opportunity because they're so busy on what it looks like on the outside and not what it looks like on the inside. So make sure that you're choosing your battles wisely, that you're taking the other person's feelings into consideration, that you're being logical, that you're being honest, okay? I know the Sagittarius man is going to feel a little anxiety during the month of August because they're unsure about themselves, but I feel like they're gonna realize that what they're feeling self-conscious about or low self-esteem about is something inside of them and not the person and or situation that they're dealing with. I feel like that there's going to be uncertain worry for the energy of a Sagittarius man that they need to bring to the surface and release and let go, because I do feel like that there's a lot in the energy of a Sagittarius man. There's a lot in their subconscious that I don't feel that they're aware that they're doing, or how they affect people that truly care and love them the most. I really feel like that the energy of a Sagittarius man, when these, worries come to the surface, that to bring them to the surface. And if you need to cry, cry, but it's to bring it and to release it and let go. If God's bringing a certain person in or situation around and around again, it's asking you, what are you learning from the situation? What life lesson can you take from it? And are you serving any old emotions from your past that don't longer serve your purpose in the present? And what are those emotions? And do they help you be a better version of you? I'm just saying, because I feel like Sagittarius is, the energy of a Sagittarius man is looking back to the past, comparing the past to the present, and need to realize during the month of August that the past doesn't define your present, and that's you, who you are, and how you feel in the present is what defines your future. So I would ask, for the energy of a Sagittarius man, stay in the present, stay in the now. Don't think too far ahead if you're not stable and grounded in the present, and don't go in the past if it's going to make you more unstable and ungrounded. Just stay in the present, meditate, go on nature walks, look past the illusion that things are a certain way. Like I said, and this goes for all zodiacs, not just the energy of a Sagittarius man. We grew up with certain conditions. We grew up with certain superstitions and myths that were so ingrained in our head and dug so deep in our subconscious that when a person tries to put light on the situation, you're so stuck on that old perception that, during the month of August, I feel like you're going to open up and, finally release that old perception and open up to new person, to new perceptions, new things. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel for the energy of a Sagittarius is that, research, look within, trust your intuition, because I do feel like there's a decision that needs to be made during the month of August. I don't know if it's where you live or it has to do with, I just feel like career, home life, and love life. Straightforward. There's certain decisions that I feel that you need to make in each of them to adjust to the new changes that are coming your way, because just like the Sagittarius female, the overall energy of a Sagittarius is going through transformation next month, is going to have the old pull out. So make sure you're not pushing it back down. If it's getting pulled up to the surface, bring it to the surface, release, move on, and let go so you can make room for the new, okay? And they're telling me to shuffle for the Sagittarius male for the bottom of the deck. So they're going to let me know when to stop. But I truly feel like, think before you act, be honest with yourself, be curious. If you're curious about a certain person or situation, think before you speak. You know what I mean? Don't be impulsive. If you be impulsive, it's going to cause delays and changes. Make sure that you keep your truth intact and stay in your power. Okay? And if there's somebody that you're interested in, reach out. Be curious. One more time. Okay. Telling me to stop right there. I do my spreads, I do my shuffles, all different. I'm not like everybody else. I don't necessarily go by the meaning of the cards. I go with the flow where the reading's going to take me from spirit. So if you're looking to compare me to other readers, I'm not, I'm my own person. I do my own thing and, collect my own stories from spirit to try to be universal so everybody can relate and resonate and leave the rest. So even though this reading is for a Sagittarius, you could have Sagittarius in your birth chart, And you can look up your birth chart at Cafe Astrology, at astrology.com. Just Google birth chart and let your intuition guide you on which site is going to give you the information you need. So this message could be for a Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, okay? Or you could have Sagittarius in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, or this could be about you, Sagittarius, or the person or situation that you're dealing with. So please keep that in mind. And if you're not a Sagittarius, Sagittarius is a fire sign, so Aries and Leo can relate to this message. But again, I try to have the messages come universal, so it's for everybody to relate, resonate, and leave the rest. Okay? The overall energy, Sagittarius man, is 4 of air, which is 4 of swords. In tarot, it means it's time to put to rest, or it's time to take a break from a certain person or a situation. It's time to take a alone time. It's time to allow more time to make a decision, okay? Because, and they're telling me to go to the bottom of the deck, all right? So you need to take time on a certain decision, because Ace of Fire, Aces in Tarot, is all about new chapters, new beginnings, okay? So there's some time that you need to take and either put it to rest or move forward, okay? The Two of Wands is showing that you know you're going to come to a crossroads, and there's a certain decision you need to make, okay? You need to, you know, stop staying stuck in between, you know, your ego and what the truth is, okay? Because I truly feel like from this spread that you have fears, certain self-doubt and fears that are still present in your energy. You know, the Four of Swords is asking you to take a step back, take time to reevaluate, review, you know, what it is that you want, because I feel like the energy of a Sagittarius man is trying to shell out their frustrations on the next person next to them. But I think that the Sagittarius man needs to look in the mirror and understand that the person and or situation is not the problem, that the energy of a Sagittarius man is the problem, because they're indecisive. They don't know what they want. They're you know, having information, which is going to happen for the first week, and into the second week of August. Signs, symbols, and synchronicities are going to be thrown at you, okay, that are going to match up to the seeds that you've planted, that you know, are going to match up, you know, what it is that you want and need. But because you're holding yourself back, and because you're transferring your energy onto somebody else and not taking your energy back to what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you want and need, you're causing yourself unnecessary worry. You're causing yourself to pause yourself in action. You know what I mean? So it's time to, you know, deliver your truth, okay? I'm just saying. So the overall energy is Four of Swords. The gate, 4 of water, okay? Number 4 is twice in this spread, and there's 3 sevens, okay, and 4 stability, okay? So I really feel like there's a certain decision that the energy of a Sagittarius man needs to make. I feel like that they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I feel like that they're looking at something from the outside in, and that's why they're holding back. And they're, you know, if they look from the inside out, I truly feel like the energy of a Sagittarius man can find happiness in all rays of abundance between career, home life, and love life. But again, the first card out of the gate is the 4 of water, 4 of cups. It's asking you to open your eyes to possibilities, okay, Sagittarius man, because the 7 of fire came right after. And, you know, you have every right to defend your beliefs and your decisions and what you make and stand your ground. But make sure that you choose your battles wisely. Make sure that, you know, you're not trying to say something that's a lie or exaggerate on the truth to make yourself look good. Make sure that you're honest with yourself and others, okay? Which the Page of Air comes right after, Page of Swords. It's a a logical energy. It's a head over heart. It's being honest with yourself and others. It's taking on challenging situations or challenging information that comes in your direction. Because again, signs, symbols, and synchronicities are going to come in your direction. So make sure that you stand and stay in your own truth. And you're honest with yourself and you're honest with others, okay? Because when you're honest with yourself and you're honest with others, Seven of Pentacles is at play, meaning that those honest seeds that you planted, may have a temporary pause in action, but if you stand and stay in your own truth and not worry about it, and if it's anything that you can't control, let Jesus take the wheel, let it go. I'm just saying, you're causing yourself unnecessary worry, you're causing yourself to, give into these illusions that are not the truth. So it's time to, make a decision, Sagittarius man. It's time to look past the illusions. It's time to pull off that veil. It's time to look at things from inside out. It's time to truly align yourself with people that genuinely love you, that genuinely care about you, that want to see you rise and not see you fall. So make sure you're releasing the old and making room for the new, okay, Sagittarius man? Because I feel like with the energy of a Sagittarius man, their self-doubt, their self-fear, their self-confidence is going to truly be challenged in the month of August. So it's up to you on how you want to move forward. Do you want to be honest with yourself and others, or do you want to continue to tell lies to yourself to make yourself look good? Because if you condition yourself to be that way, then you condition yourself to be two-faced. But I truly have confidence and have faith that there is new beginnings and new chapters coming for the energy of a Sagittarius man. So it's up to you, Sagittarius man. The choices you make is either going to bring you 10 steps back or going to plunge you forward fast. But remember, pay attention to the signs, symbols, and synchronicities, and know that you have what it takes to move forward, and continue to align yourself with people that want to see you succeed as much as you want to see them succeed. And continue to let go of people that bring out the worst of you. I'm just saying, you don't need negative energy. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go.